بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
This surah is the condolence for each sad and careworn person. The occasion of revelation of this surah is that Gabriel, peace be upon him, didn't descend on Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, for a while. This made the Prophet sad. As a result, the polytheists said that Muhammad's God left and hated him. And that's why the Almighty Allah revealed this surah to His Messenger.
والضحى.
The Almighty Allah swore by Al-Duha, the forenoon, which is the beginning of the appearance of morning, as it's the beginning of the appearance of the relief also.
والليل إذا سجى.
Allah the Almighty swore by the night when it starts and overshadows, which is the rest time we get after hard work.
ما ودعك ربك وما قلى.
After Allah the Almighty swore by forenoon and night, He addresses His messenger Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and tells him that he didn't leave or hate him, as what the polytheists say.
وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى.
In these verses, Allah the Almighty comforts His messenger Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and tells him that the hereafter is better for him than this world and all what it has. This world is not permanent and won't last forever. So we shouldn't stick to this world and make it our biggest concern. In fact, we must make the hereafter and the way that we will meet Allah the Almighty our real concern, since we need to make a great account of righteous deeds to get to the highest level of paradise.
ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى.
After that, Allah the Almighty promises His messenger that He will give him all good in the hereafter until he will be satisfied. He will also please Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, with his ummah. One of the things that Allah the Almighty will provide His messenger with is Al-Kawthar river, which its edges are surrounded by the domes of hollow pearls, and its clay is damask.
ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى.
Allah the Almighty again comforts His messenger Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and reminds him of his many graces. He reminds his messenger that when he was an orphan, the Almighty Allah didn't leave him alone and gave him a refuge when he made his grandfather, then his uncle took care of him.
ووجدك ضالا فهدى.
After that, Allah the Almighty reminds His Messenger of how he didn't know anything about Iman, faith and trust in Allah. Then Allah guided him to worship Allah and made him among the best people He has created.
ووجدك عائلا فأغنى.
Allah the Almighty also reminds His Messenger how he was poor. Then He made him rich, so he didn't need to ask for anybody's help.
فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر.
Allah the Almighty says to His Messenger, as you were an orphan and Allah gave you a refuge, so don't oppress orphans and treat them well.
وأما السائل فلا تنهر.
And as you were unaware of Iman and Allah guided you, so don't repulse who comes to ask you about anything, and don't be arrogant or stern to the weak.
وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث.
Allah the Almighty also says to His Messenger, as you were poor and Allah made you rich, so proclaim the grace of Allah, i.e. the prophethood and all other graces, since this is a way of thanking Allah for His graces. This surah addresses all of us, my friends, not only the Prophet, peace be upon him. It comforts us when we are careworn, since Allah the Almighty sees and hears us, and He is with us every time and everywhere. He doesn't leave us alone and tells us that the relief is coming soon. This surah also reminds us with the great graces of Allah. He sees and protects us as if He is telling us not to be sad and to feel tranquil and thank Him for all graces He provided.